Hello guys, welcome back to another video. It's me, Dion here. We're doing What If Luffy at the Sharingan Part 9. And this week, today, there will be 3 videos out today. Yes, 3 videos out today. And for the rest of this week, there will be 2 more videos. Well, for Monday through Friday. On Monday, which is today, there will be, There will be 3 videos. And Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, there will be 2. Making 11 videos by the end of this week, which is, you can't say it's not too bad, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's get into the beginning. We last left off where Luffy had just gotten into a fight with Admiral Aokiji, and Aokiji had went to warn the rest of the Marines. Warn some of the high Marines about Luffy and his power and how strong he may be and how much of a threat he may be. And we also had left off for Luffy, where Robin has to explain her backstory a bit. So yeah, let's get into the video. But before we do that, play the intro and subscribe to Grimshot.
My darling, I love you, 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 I love you.
Link down in the description down below. Subscribe to Grimshot, and yeah, let's get into the video. So, Robin explains to Luffy how when she was a child, she's living on an island, and how her whole population of her family and stuff had got killed, and she had to run away, and then everybody she's been with was like pretty much is like a curse kind of, because everybody she's been with is like ended up dead, and that she's hunted, she's wanted by the government because of the foul thing she did as a child, and as she was like by like a young age, she already had like a 70 million berry bounty, yada yada, you know how it is, and so on. So Luffy listens, and then he laughs. He says, it's funny. Doesn't scare me one bit. Actually, makes me trust you a bit more. Nico, no, but no, you're not a perfect little girl, says Luffy. Luffy describes to Robin. Luffy then tells Robin, while we're here, what should I say? You should go and explore. He hands her some money, some berries. You know what I'm saying? Tells her go buy her something nice, and it's just the rest of the same thing. Go on your own. By the time everybody leaves, Usopp comes back with Frankie. Usopp introduces Frankie to Luffy, and Luffy immediately admires Frankie's work. This is when Luffy asks Frankie if he can repair the Going Merry, which is the ship that has been broken down since the whole Skypiea thing. Well, the ship hasn't been broken down, but it has been breaking down. You know what I'm saying? No, Usopp has been trying to fix it. Usopp smiles. He says, "Yes, Going Merry needs to be fixed. I can't abandon such a ship," says Usopp. Frankie then says, let me take a check on it. 2 minutes pass by, and Frankie comes out with not a very good look on his face. My bad about that, but yeah. He comes out with not the best look on his face and says straight up to Luffy, well, the Going Merry is unrepairable. You might as well just leave it to the seas and let it roam free as it is. It's not going to work. My bad again, but yeah. They say it may work for a few more days, but after about, let's say 4 days, 3 days, the ship will be pretty much broken. This is when Luffy sits down and decides. He says, well, I guess we'll stay here for a bit until we can get a new one. are you still up for joining my crew? And he says, not if you fight me first. He jumps back in his arm. His hand, it's like a fist, but it like comes off his arm, because he's made of, he's robot parts, and it's like chain on it, and he goes for a punch straight to Luffy. Luffy, using his pinky finger, stops the fist, using a bit of hockey in like a Ryo form, which he does not know how to use. He just uses it randomly, like he learned how to use Ryo pretty much already when he was on that island. But Luffy, we all know Luffy, he doesn't know what hockey is. True, pardon me. Using Ryo, my bad. Using Ryo to destroy his fist alone. It doesn't hurt Frankie, but Frankie does know that this man isn't strong enough to be his captain. He stops before his whole entire body breaks down and says to Luffy, sure, I'll join your crew. And for these saying, oh, it's not like the story at all, yada yada yada, it is what it is. My bad once again, but yeah. Luffy, basically, Luffy and, Frankie and Usopp catch up on what has happened. Luffy explains to Usopp at how he had to fight an admiral, and Frankie thinks it's crazy because admirals are crazy strong, and Frankie's just fascinated, and like, Luffy's special abilities, his special form of hockey that Frankie only knows bits about because, his vast studying of around the world and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that they basically get to catch up on each other, on the three of each other. The rest of the crew had left, and we go back to Robin for a second. Robin's also not walking alone, not with Nami. She had told Nami that she was going to go out for a walk just to study some things around the neighborhood. But really, she just needed to clear her head. She walks around, but she is kind of relieved at the fact that she thinks she knows herself that she can trust Luffy. She can tell that the admiral is stronger than Luffy, but like she just felt safe because he knows the truth. I apologize for that again. Yes, I know. But yeah. Luffy, she's relieved that Luffy knows who she is, and that that she feels safe and comfortable around the rest of the crew. But as she walks by, she feels a presence that she's known before. A man in a black suit. Nice suit, clean, but bow tie, tie, fancy man suit, whatever. And looks to her side, and she notices instantly that it's a CP9 member. Robin stops, and the man speaks. He says, walk my way, and I'll explain this to you. So yeah, of course, this is different from the story, but we can continue. Robin turns around, and she walks with the man, and the man says, Nico Robin. No. You are caught. But of course I won't take you away by force. Because dang well, I'd rather have you come in by hand. If you come in safely, you can live. If not, you'll die. So, Robin, you make a choice. You have about a day. We head into Sanji's and Zoro's perspective as they just start to walk together. Sanji taking his time to speak to Zoro and asking him about how he got so strong. Sanji said, I trained an ability, okay? And I trained my strength, of course. You, on the other hand, don't have to train your strength. It's just this ability that I have. Anybody can learn it. I think so, at least. It's just, it takes a bit of practice. After all, it did take me too much to get this strong. Besides, this is only as little as I can do. Sanji says, I see. I kind of sense it when you use it. Well, when Luffy uses it, at least I can to the max. And then he thinks back to when Luffy activated his Mangekyo and Haki around him flows. So, yeah. Sanji asks Zoro if he can teach him using all the pride, leaving all the pride belong and asking Zoro if he can help him. Sanji laughs and agrees, obviously, and they get to training. At the beginning of the training, Sanji's been getting beat up with no difficulty, but about 3 weeks in, Sanji's been able to put up a fight. But we're not going to get into this. I'm not 3 weeks, I mean 3 hours. And, Sanji's a fast learner because, of his family bloodline. He's smarter, he's faster, he's stronger, you know what I'm saying? So it won't be hard to learn. It took 3 hours as he's getting able to at least hold his own for a bit against Zoro. Not really hold his own, but last a little while in a battle with Zoro. Zoro's technique on teaching Sanji is by fighting non-stop over and over again, using this ability to his advantage, making Sanji want to yearn more to earn that ability, bringing out his will, if you know what I mean, which will has much to do with hockey. So, yeah. Whew. We head back to Usopp and Luffy and Frankie, and Luffy explaining to Frankie on pretty much the stuff that they've been through so far, how much it impacts, I said impacts, whatever, if you know what I mean. Usopp then it shows Frankie many of the weapons that he's made. Luffy hasn't even seen one of these in action. Luffy asks Usopp, "Hey, I haven't seen those in action. What do they do?" Usopp smiles. He says, "It's a secret, but I will let you know one." He pulls out a blue rock. It's a marble. A blue marble. Well, at least it looks like one. If he shoots one, a giant tsunami wave will come over the person. And then he also shows, it's not new, but it's not really important, so he doesn't care for it as secret. And he shows these special, rocks to use that have pointy ends, making it even faster and deadlier. Frankie and Luffy are pretty astonished. Frankie then says, I know I can help you with building, weapons. After all, I am a shipment. I build ships, and I also can build robot tech, as you can see by my arms. Usopp then says, let's go. Leaving Luffy behind, Luffy says, it's alright, I have somewhere else to go anyway. As he walks on, goes meet Robin. At this moment, Luffy has gone around a whole entire place looking for Robin and notices that Robin has gone somewhere. He goes up, he asks Frankie who Frankie did explain, I didn't explain this part, but Frankie did explain to Luffy that, he knows the mayor of this island and stuff, yada, yada, yada. So Luffy asks Frankie for the information on where to find them, and, he goes and meet the mayor. I forgot his name, so I don't care. He's not that important. He is pretty important, but, come on. He's not like a main character, so I'm trying to think. What was his name? Whatever. It was something. I forgot what it was. And he goes up there and asks where may have Robin gone. The mayor can explain about how Nico Robin went missing, but the mayor does let Luffy know of the people that work there. The long-nosed dude, the girl, and the guy with the bird. Those are the people I'm going to be talking about pretty much. He explains those people, and Luffy goes looking out for those people. He doesn't see any of them until at about 12 a.m. at night. He's walking around town, and in front of one of the towers, near one of the towers, Robin meets up with Luffy and tells Luffy that she'd be leaving the crew and going away. This confuses Luffy, not even angering him, but asks why. He asks, "Is anyone threatening you?" "I told you to be safe." Getting angry, Luffy a bit angry, she says, I won't say, but I'm leaving." Robin disappears without a doubt. It's like she moved fast, or somebody moved her. Luffy, being fast himself, can tell where she went, so followed her. She ends up seeing, he hides back as he sees Robin greeting these men in these men in suits, noticing that they are the dude with the long nose, the bird guy, and the girl and the woman. Luffy, noticing this, instantly gets a bit more angry, but not too angry, and leaves. He thinks to himself that he can tell that these people are stronger than usual. And for those of you guys saying, oh, if it's Luffy claps solos, no diff, little to no diff. Nah, I made these people stronger, CP9 stronger, but like, they're not stronger than Luffy, they're stronger than, all of them together aren't stronger than Luffy, but they can hold, like, they can do a lot of damage to Luffy, like, knock Luffy on his back, stuff like that. But Luffy, of course, would win in a fight. It's just, Luffy, like, at this moment, in the future, though, like, if he trained, he will be able to have a fight with them and not lose as badly as he thinks. He's saying that if he's injured too bad, it could, weaken the crew, if you know what I mean. So Luffy doesn't take that chance and leaves, knowing that this is Robin's choice, but he feels like he needs to get to the back of it as he thinks that Robin may be in danger. He heads back to his crew. He heads back to his ship, calling everyone there. The Going Merry. Of course, Luffy had decided that the ship had to go. You know what I mean? Because, it's all messed up. Yada, yada, yada. The ship's messed up. Frankie explains. Usopp is a bit mad. They go back just to say his goodbyes. Luffy explaining what happened to Robin, and for these are like, oh, this happened before Robin left, yada, yada, yada. This story is different because I need to speed it up a bit, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Luffy then explains to the crew on how Robin had left and there was something fishy about it, so that he wants everyone to train so that they can hold their own against these group of members. Luffy explains to the CPO-9 are, as he does know a bit about them. He says they are very strong people who work for the government. He says they each, they're secret. There's a secret organization only known above the Marines as myths. They don't believe in them as if it's true, but people of a regular nation and so yada yada yada. Regular people in the world don't know about CP9 as they are secret. They aren't, not secret, but like not needed to be known by loads of people, of course. He explained that these people are very strong, stronger than all of you. Besides Zoro, says Luffy. Zoro would be able to handle his own against about 1, maybe 2. But, yeah. Sanji, I can tell you've gotten stronger under the influence of Zoro. How long has it been you've training under him? Exactly. Sanji's like, How do you know that? Luffy says, come on. Of course I know. I'm your captain after all. Sanji says, 8 hours, exactly. As he barely able to walk. Luffy says, for quick learning, we need a chef like that. Well, we need a crewmate like that in general. Luffy just walks out. I said Luffy. Usopp stands up and says, I'm on it. As he goes and grab a drink of water. Luffy says, well, everybody, I guess it's time to say goodbye to the Mary. Usopp then says, no. I know I've kept this to myself, but we cannot leave the Mary. We cannot abandon the Going Mary. He's part of this crew also, says Usopp. Luffy looks at Usopp and he says, the ship's done. We need to let it go. Just as much as you, I don't want to leave the Going Mary also. We've been on so many journeys in this boat. Usopp says, then let's not leave it. I'll fix it somehow. You heard Frankie. It's impossible to fix. Get over it. Usopp, get over it. Usopp says, there's no way I get over it. We spend too much time with this boat, and I'm not going to abandon this boat. We'll figure out how to fix it after all. Luffy and the crew said, fine. No, never mind. Usopp then says, if you're going to leave it and abandon it, I'll leave the crew and stay with it. Luffy says, What are you trying to say? He grabs Usopp and throws him off out of the Gomeri. He jumps up and he says, "You're gonna leave the crew over some dumb ship? We might as well burn it and let it free," says Luffy. Usopp says, "There's no way I'd let you do such a thing to Gomeri." He pulls out a rock, the pointy one, from his bag. Luffy, knowing that rubber wouldn't be able to stop such a rock like this, and he jumps forward and dodges. He says, "Ha, I fight you one, eh, Usopp?" Usopp then says, "You can't speak to me. I have so many secrets under my hand, you won't be able to do anything to me." Right after Usopp shot that rock at Luffy dodges it and charges forward, going straight for a punch at Usopp. Usopp then puts up a hand and the bomb explodes on Luffy's face, right on impact. You can tell as you look at Usopp, and he's injured on his arm as well. Usopp says, "It doesn't affect me. Strong as I am, Luffy, I can probably just as strength as you." Luffy laughs. He says, "He'll never be the strength of me." Unlike the fight in the original, Luffy does not struggle whatsoever. Now let me continue. Luffy jumps forward to Usopp, grabbing his face and squeezing. Luffy tries to grab off Luffy's hand, and Usopp tries to grab off Luffy's hand, but Luffy throws a punch to Usopp's stomach, knocking him out very badly. He leaves him on the floor and tells the crew, go, or whatever, let's go. Defeating Usopp and walking away with the crew. As Luffy says, "Let's go." The rest of the crew walk away from Usopp laying on the ground, leaving the Gomeri to him. And this is where I'm going to end my video. So yeah, please subscribe to Grimshot and Mark Spade. Link down in the description down below. Link in the description down below. And yeah, peace out.